Hi vlog, welcome to my chit-chatty get ready with me. I'm going to be showing you my makeup routine that I do right now while I talk. I think I'm going to talk about my upcoming trip and just chat, possibly advice, maybe just like future plans, stuff like that. Maybe like just like background information about me. I don't know. We're just going to dive into it. Okay, the hair has to go back. You can see the ring light in my eyes, but this is bare face. Try not to do this because I don't like whenever I untuck it, there's like an indent in my hair, but we're gonna have to do what we gotta do. First, I like to use a moisturizer on my skin. I think, oh no, I never get bumps. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, I always use a moisturizer before I put on my foundation because I feel like it makes my makeup just look smoother. My skin's pretty normal, but if it's anything, it gets more dry. This just makes it look more like hides my pores. It doesn't look so dry. I don't want to say dewy, but it just goes on the way it's supposed to, if you know what I'm trying to say. So I actually never get acne, and I have just noticed that recently, maybe it's hormones, like possibly, I've just noticed that I have been getting bumps like every now and then, and that's very odd for me. Maybe my skin's just maturing that way. I really don't know. Maybe it could be hormones, or like, seriously, maybe I just need to do something simple as to like change my pillow sheets more or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm touching my face too much like after I work. I don't know. I'm just like every now and then getting bumps. Moisturizer's on. It's like my skin already gets like red. So I'm a ginger, okay? My skin's already going to be rosy and naturally, like it's already going to look more red, but I've just been noticing more redness, like my forehead, what's it doing? And like this bump right here, I swear was not there earlier. I'm just like down here, I'll get something like, what is happening now? Like all of a sudden I get acne? There's nothing wrong with that, but like what's the switch up for? So I showed you the moisturizer. It's the La Roche-Posay. I think I said that right. Has a SPF 30. It's double repair face moisturizer. For foundation, Maybelline Fit Me. It is dewy and smooth. It is in the shade 102 Fair Porcelain. Unfortunately, I've noticed sometimes, ever so slightly, that it is a little too dark. Yeah, and that was like the lightest shade they had. Lightest shade they had. Am I not just a winner? Yeah. I already wet this also. I came prepared because normally I do my makeup in the bathroom. So what I was going to talk about was I have a trip. Me and my family were going to St. Petersburg, Tampa, Florida area, like around there. Yeah, I was going to talk about like some things we're doing, some things I'm excited for, sort of like our itinerary, just while I get ready. So basically we're staying actually in Tampa. It's like, if you've ever been to Tampa, which I have never, it's like 15 minutes or so from the aquarium. I originally wanted to go to St. Petersburg. That's why I guess we picked this spot. Me and my sister both did. We're originally going for her spring break. Also, if you see me using this mirror, I have to do that because I am blind as a bat and can't see. You see what I mean? This is the lightest shade and it's like, okay, it does look darker. It does look darker with this lighting. This looks crazy, but like I swear on here, I mean, yes, it's a shade difference. Don't call me out. Yes, it is a shade difference. But it's not like as bad as it's shown on video. I want to tan so bad. I've never tanned before, like self-tanner. I get like, I don't even know if this is a thing, like a ginger tan, if you will. Like my skin does get a little bit darker and then it burns, of course. Like I can build it up a little bit. I mainly just get like freckles. Like my shoulder has like so many freckles. I promise it looks way cuter in separate scenario, but I do have a lot of freckles. I just tend to get more freckles and like spot pigment in my skin, so I do have something going on, just not a lot. Also, don't mind me if I sound very nasally, congested, wheezy, if you will. I have just been so sick recently. Like I'm not kind of like getting off of the sickness right now. It's just been like the past 2 or 3 weeks nonstop. We've just all been through it. Next, I use the concealer. It's the Kosas brand in the shade 01, I think. I think it's like the lightest one. Most of my makeup is in the lightest shade. So if you're ginger, you struggle with makeup shades, join my journey because it's a journey. And I'm trying my hardest to not only understand and do makeup, because I genuinely love to do makeup. I was like one of the 2014 to 2016, like I wanted so bad to do makeup, like do videos and do makeup and stuff like that. But of course, practice makes perfect. But yeah, it just wasn't something that I was like consistent in, I guess. But I do love to do makeup. I just have no clue what I'm doing most of the time. It's like all the way up. There's something in my eye. But back to the St. Pete talk. I just wanted to... This looks awful on camera. Oh my goodness gracious. We basically are going for my sister's spring break. That was how the trip initially started. Real quick, Kosas, love you, Chef's Kiss. I love the way this concealer blends so very much. She wanted to go somewhere. I mean, I wanted to go somewhere. I'm always up for a trip. Well, I don't care where we go. She really wanted to go to the beach. I really wanted to go to the beach. So we decided to go, and we've never been that far south of Florida. We leave. So today's Saturday. We leave like Monday night, like Tuesday morning. We're going to leave at like 3 a.m. So we've got like 48 hours. We're very excited. Just never been that far or deep in Florida. I've been to 30A a couple times. I've been to like Destin, Panama, like the whole 30A coast. Like, that's my junk. Like, I love it so much. We've been to Gulf Shores as a family as well, but that's in Alabama. You know, we've never been that far south, but we're very excited. So stay tuned for that video. Next, I have the Milk Makeup. It is in the shade Days. It's like a matte bronzer, but I usually get my foundation brush, or I have this, sounds crazy, but if you wet this brush, wet your foundation brush or whatever brush that you're using, and you like kind of swirl it on there like this, and then put it on ever so slightly, I think personally it blends a little bit better because in my opinion, it is, wherever you put it, it kind of sticks. Not gonna lie. It's a little intimidating for me since I'm so pale, but everyone's different. Everyone's skin's different, to each their own. So one thing I'm like very excited for this trip is the coffee and like the desserts. If you're from St. Pete and Tampa, I'm already jealous of you because I have seen where they have all the good spots. Like, I swear that place is like Coffee Central. I'm so excited. Like, I'm seriously going to get a coffee a day. I'm very excited for this. You will be getting the coffee updates and all the good spots. So one thing that we're talking about, and we haven't even talked to a lot of family about this, so you are really getting the inside scoop. Real quick before I get into it, I'm using the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Happy. But yeah, y'all are getting the inside scoop when I say this. We have been talking about moving for a short period of time. So when I say that, I mean me, Nate, my boyfriend, hopefully soon to be fiance, hint, hint, Natey Poo. But we are, and of course Maggie, talking about, whoa, that is pigmented. Think I added a dot too much. Okay, this is stressing me out just a wee little bit. I am not used to this. This is like a peachy color. Anyways, getting sidetracked again. What I was trying to say was, we have been talking that, you know, if we can get some extra money saved, if we can get like more of a following on social media, like, you know, plans just work out for us, I'll say, in God's timing. You know, if this is what's meant to be is what I'm trying to say. Nate has a channel, and he plans to start streaming on his channel. That's something that he's wanted to do since high school, and you know, make videos is something that I've wanted to do for a long time as well. And I'm not just talking about like TikTok videos, being like influencer TikTok famous. No, like You can look back at my very first video, it was whenever I was in high school. And even before that, since like middle school, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber from a very early age. Before I even knew you can make money from YouTube, I knew that that's what I wanted to do. It's just a form of art to me. It's a form of being creative. I just knew that this is something that I've wanted to do. So within that, I know that, you know, this can change your life. Like, actually having a following and all that kind of stuff, that can very much change your life for the better. And something that we've talked about is now whether we blow up, I should say, or not, because that's not really what it's about, because we're gonna make these videos regardless. I'm gonna make YouTube videos regardless. This is memories. This is something I'm gonna look back at and appreciate that I've made, the content that I've made. I mean, same thing with him. You know, he is doing it because it's fun to him, and it's something that brings him joy, and he enjoys creating as well. Is this blush blindness? Is that what that is? Because I think I may have gone overboard. I was worried about it being too much, and now it looks a little too much. Genuinely, if it's something that you want to do, is basically what I'm trying to say, then do it. Because making videos is something I've genuinely wanted to do since I was like 12 years old. I knew I wanted to do something creative, something that could be considered artistic. There are things genuinely that I think are other things that I would consider like a part of me that I love, which is just a sidetrack topic in my sidetrack topic. My like lifelong goal is to write a book. Actually, I want to be an author and write several books, but you know, people like make jokes and stuff like how, well, everyone has a book idea they've thought about, like a lifelong goal. If you've always wanted to write a book, then you have this book idea. Well, I have had a long-term like fantasy book idea that I've wanted to create for a very long time. Apart from several other ideas, I have like 20 plus stories that I would love to create one day. Just something that like speaks to me. If that could be a career for me, to be an author, that's like one of my life goals is complete. Real fast, we're going in with Tarte concealer. We're doing the shade 12B, Fair Beige. Love you, Tarte. Mwah, chef's kiss. But apart from that, I've wanted to create. I love videos. I love pictures. I just heard Nate and Maggie outside going, wee. Another form of art that I just absolutely love and would love to be a part of is photography and actual like art, like paintings, drawings, stuff like that. I have had a goal of mine to be a photographer again since I was like 12 years old. I feel like I'm just a very artistic person and would love to bring so many of these dreams come to life. I'm kind of getting sidetracked because I know we were talking about something beforehand, but if I could make art and it be my career, basically is what I'm trying to say, and my passion turn into a career, we have more freedom to do the things that we want to do. And basically we would love to move, is what I'm trying to say. We would love to move and be able to do those things in a new location. I had an English teacher tell me, my favorite English teacher actually in high school, tell me, move away from your hometown at least one time in your life. It's kind of deep to me. I mean, it might not be to other people, but it's something that makes sense to me. It's something that I've wanted to do anyways. Even whenever I was growing up, I knew that I wanted to be somewhere else, if that makes sense. I love my hometown. I love it so much. Even the people in it, everyone in it. Everyone in the hometown. I know people are like, oh, you're hometown haters. Nobody likes people in their hometown, yada, 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 yada. All the hate. Genuinely, even people that don't like me, whatever, if I cross their path, that is not something that bothers me. And that would have before. And I guess this is where more so advice comes in, but genuinely, I mean, this just sounds so vague, but genuinely, I love everyone, if that makes sense. I've grown so much as a person since, I don't know, I guess I can see a true difference in myself from like 2022 to 2023. I've just seen myself grow into someone that I'm actually proud to be. And so it was never about, you know, getting away from people per se, even though, I mean, that can be an amazing reason. I just realized my mom took my powder. So I'm just going to use this Ulta Beauty one to set some of this. Oh, and it is in the shade Fair Neutral. I mean, that can be an amazing reason if it's the people of why you want to leave your hometown. If it's you, it doesn't have to be, you know, someone in particular. Whatever your reasoning is, it's fair, it's valid, move to move. Like, no one should be able to tell you otherwise. You know what I mean? Also, I don't want to get sidetracked, but I just put powder kind of all over. I completely forgot, but sometimes I'll put like concealer right here to try to like sharpen it up, but we're not going to go all out. We're fine. Also, I'm using this e.l.f. little brush. Yeah. Basically, any reason why you'd want to move is valid. It's valid. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Move to move. I mean, if you love to travel, if you don't, who cares? Whatever your reason is, do it. But for me, I knew I've always wanted to see other places, new places. I've always wanted to travel, and getting out of my hometown and being somewhere new maybe might grow some more creativity for me. It might broaden my knowledge, my understanding. It's just like literally from where I've been sick, I'm like so swollen kinda. I mean, part of it's my double chin, like right here. It is my double chin. But you know, when you can feel it when your throat is like, yeah, you know what I mean. It just feels, yeah. Basically, what I'm trying to say to wrap up that conversation is live wherever you want to live, do whatever you want to do. Don't do it for anyone else but yourself. Point blank, period. But we have talked about, you know, vacationing to certain places, and if we enjoy that place that we visit, we may want to go back until maybe this place is where we want to move to. Like I was saying with the teacher, get out of your hometown even for a little bit, even if it's something that you do for, you know, a couple months, something you do for a year, something you do for a couple years, and you move back. That's okay. You can be happy with that. If you're happy with that decision, do that. You know, if you feel like, oh, well, my hometown is the place for me, then there you go. You will know. But that's the point, is that you will know. You will have experience. You will, you know, visit other places. You will know. Next I use the Revlon Color Stay. Use the shade Blonde. I don't so much use this end anymore because it's just not like what I'm going for, but I will just touch it up. I'm not just saying I use it for the brush because you can always just get a brush, but I just meant like I don't go full on out with my eyebrows anymore, like filling them in to the T. This is what we're looking like now. The color is still a little yikes, but it's okay. It is a-okay. I completely forgot to tell y'all what I'm getting ready to go to. I'm getting ready to go to Nate's mom's birthday dinner. Yeah, so we're going out on town for a birthday dinner. Okay, next I just do eyes and then lips, and that'll pretty much just be it. The mascara I use is the Lash Paradise. I use the shade Latte Brown. I already know it because it's amazing. Like, this has been my new go-to. I have another video on it. It is become my new favorite mascara. It's definitely gonna be one of those places where on the vacation we're like getting a feel for how we actually enjoy this place, because I mean, who's to say that we don't, you know, leave in the future? Who knows if it would be permanent or not, but I would love to move somewhere for like at least a year, see if I like it, see if we enjoy that place. And I don't know, maybe we move somewhere else for a year, do whatever, I don't know, we just bounce around for a little while, and if we really don't like it and we come back to our hometown, we know we tried it. I don't know why I didn't think to like move around to where the light was not being blocked. Oh man. So for backstory, we live in Tennessee right now. I love living in Tennessee, and it's not that I like, oh, I just hate my state and I want to like get out, because it is not the case whatsoever. I would even move to another city just like in the state. But enough about moving, enough about rambling on and on. This mascara is just so dreamy. I just love it. I love it. This is what we're working with. Now, the last thing is lips. I do a lip combo. The lip combo is, of course, Tarte and e.l.f., my two favorites. So we have the Mara, it's this. I have been calling this whole time Mara Juicy, but that is definitely not juicy. Mara something. Juicy Lips. And I use the shade Fig. I use the e.l.f. lip oil, the shade Pink Quartz. And you just push this up. I used to be so scared of your lips having color, bro. Like in high school, if my Cupid's bow was defined, that scared me for some reason. Final product. We're at the end of this video that I feel like I just rambled about a whole bunch of randomness. And we are all done. Great combo. Thank you so much. If you stuck till the end of this video, please leave a pink heart in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Please, I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers. That is my goal right now. So if you like this video, please let me know, and I will see y'all in the next video. And hopefully you will be seeing my beach video next. Bye guys.